When they made their way to the Bomas of Kenya Wednesday morning, their main question of determination was what next after Raila Odinga withdrew from the race. First, a question on whether the withdrawal met the legal basis. According to Elections General Regulations 2012, Clause 52, Paragraph 1, a candidate who has been nominated may withdraw their candidature by delivering to the returning officer a notice in Form 24A not later than 3 days after nomination. The presidential nominations were concluded on 29th of May this year. A peruse of the Election General Regulations depicting a Form 24A that only allows a candidate to indicate their details and intention to withdraw without reasons required. Odinga had sent a notification on an ODM letterhead informing IEBC of the pullout. The Commission now declaring the communication does not meet the prescribed form. In a statement to newsrooms, IEBC commissioners say, quote, once the Commission receives the requisite notice from any of the candidates, it will process the same in accordance with the law. End of quote. But Odinga had relied on the Supreme Court judgment of 2013, paragraph 290, that in part reads, if a candidate dies or abandons the electoral quest before the scheduled date, then the provisions of Article 138(8)(b) would become applicable with fresh nominations ensuing. The said article, however, only providing for cancellation of a scheduled fresh poll if, quote, a candidate for election as president or deputy president dies on or before the scheduled election date. With the order to include a AUKOT on the ballot in a judgment that also opened possibility of inclusion of the other 5 candidates, the Commission has now conceded, saying it will gazette names of all the other 6 candidates in the repeat poll. The Commission says, quote, the candidates for the fresh presidential election scheduled for 26th of October shall include all the 8 candidates who participated in the 8th August 2017 presidential election. End of quote. With the turn of events, the Commission is time-constrained. Already the French technology firm Morpho that was reconfiguring the KIMS gadgets is said to have concluded their assignment. The KIMS kits containing results transmission forms for Odinga and Kenyatta only. Training had been scheduled to commence Monday next week. Distribution of the devices to the constituencies had been scheduled to conclude by this Saturday, while simulation or testing of results transmission was to be done on Sunday and Monday next week. The changes now likely to impact on the procurement of ballot papers, whose printing had been set to commence this week, and also what budgetary impact the changes would have. Sam Gituko, Citizen TV, Nairobi.